G'day, Starlo here. I want to tell you about two exciting new reels in the Shimano lineup. They're the long-awaited 8 and 10 sizes in the SpeedMaster LDII series of lever drag 2-speed reels. Just like their bigger brothers and sisters, the 12, 16, 20 and 25 models, these smaller SpeedMasters effectively offer Talica-style performance in an affordable package for the budget-conscious fisho. And I'm thinking that's most of us these days. The SpeedMaster 8 and 10 now represent the lightest and most economical 2-speed lever drag reels in the current Shimano range, yet they have exactly the same proven gear train and waterproof cross-carbon drag system as the Talicas. Just like the bigger SpeedMasters, the new 8 and 10 are durable, castable, compact, and above all, incredibly versatile. With these potent little lever drags, you can belt out a bait or lure from the shore, jig and spin with fast and slow metal lures, work octa jigs or soft plastics, freeline a strip bait, bottom bounce with heavy sinkers, live bait, troll. There's really no task they're not up to. And being 2-speed, the new 8 and 10 SpeedMasters offer both a blindingly fast 6.2:1 top gear ratio as well as a super powerful 4.1:1 low gear for pumping up those heavyweight sluggers out in the depths. Shifting up or down is smooth and simple too. The push of a button and the flick of a switch. Naturally, both reels are braid ready straight out of the box with 9 kilos of maximum drag pressure while still maintaining full free spool. But they also suit mono for those who'd rather fish that way. And they both have surprisingly hefty line capacities for such small units. As you can see, they're effectively the same reel, but the 10 has a wider spool for those who want to pack on even more line. I spooled this pair up with 40-pound Power Pro, squeezing nearly 500 metres onto the 10 and about 350 metres onto the little 8. In fact, it looks like I could have got some more on there, but I ran out. Look, as well as braid, they'd be equally at home fishing 6, 8 or 10 kilo pre-test mono for those competing in tournaments or chasing line class records. Seriously, if you're looking for the ultimate light tackle blue water reels at an affordable price, look no further. The 8 and 10 size SpeedMaster LDIIs are in a league of their own in this class of light overhead, and I reckon we're going to see a lot of them on rock ledges and boats right around the Australian coastline over the coming couple of seasons. Joe and I decided to christen our new SpeedMasters by heading offshore from our local boat ramp to chase a feed of reef fish. It wasn't too bad a morning, with a bit of residual swell left over from a recent frontal system that had passed through. Our chosen method was to run a couple of 80-gram Shimano Baku octa-style jigs, but to sweeten them with the addition of some squid strips. This technique works really well. You end up using a lot less bait this way, and if the pickers and leather jackets strip all the squid off, you're still fishing, thanks to the effectiveness of those Baku jigs.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I opened our account with a solid rubber lip mowong or mowie. Some people denigrate these fish, but we love them. Looked after, filleted and skinned, they're firm-fleshed and delicious. Joe followed up with a plate-sized snapper, and that set the pattern for the next hour or so, with a mix of small reddies in the 35 to 45 centimetre range, the odd mowie, plus some sundries like nanagai, leather jackets and red rock cod.
Two snapper.
I ended up adding a baited hook on a dropper above my jig, and I pulled a couple of fish on that too. It pays to mix things up a bit. Some days I'll hang a soft plastic there instead above the Baku. That works too.
Yeah.
We were super impressed with the smooth performance of those SpeedMaster reels. I love how freely they run when you're dropping your rig down through the water column, and how you instantly know when you've hit the bottom. Engage the lever drag and you're fishing.
Gotcha.
Got him on.
That's a big fish.
Just as the early bite was beginning to taper, Joe hooked a heavier, stronger fish on her sweetened Baku.
I don't know what this is.
This one had us guessing a bit until a nice little gummy shark came spiralling up into view.
Yeah. Well done. This is going to be a bit interesting to try and get in this net.
I had to think a bit how to fit this one in the landing net, but all's well that ends well.
Ah, well done.
Yes, yeah, yum.
Yes. Nice gummy.
And that's our fish and chip needs taken care of for a while. They're tasty critters, even if they are a bit hard to hold. Every fish we caught was brain-spiked, bled, and then went straight into a slurry of ice and seawater. This keeps the catch in beautiful condition and also makes them a lot easier to clean, fillet, skin, or whatever else you want to do back on shore. We pulled stumps at 9 o'clock and we were home for breakfast with a pretty reasonable bag of keepers. And the Speedmasters had got a big thumbs up. They really do tick all the boxes. Anyway, until next time, this is Starlo wishing you tight lines.